Welcome to Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet you can find an uncensored version of me. Hello, I am Rachel. Welcome to another solo episode. Now, before we begin, I'm letting you know I'm not reading my book today. I decided to give you guys a little break. We did 2 in a row. I think maybe you guys would want a break from that. But I do, during the rewinds, have to read one segment. Do I just hop right into this? I don't think I really have anything to say. It's a solo episode. Last week, my mom was here. Next week, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have Ali Bellairs on, my good friend, my best friend, if you will, and a stand-up comedian. So, she's a soon-to-be stand-up comedian. She is a comedian and TikToker, and wife to Holland Bellairs. She hopefully is on next week. She's coming to stay with me for a week, so let's see if we get our asses off the couch and actually record an episode together. But this week, I'm going to let you know what we're doing. The chunk of the episode will be reading Reddit confessions. Not Am I the Assholes, but confessions. We're going to see people's dirtiest little secrets. Things that they know are, in fact, wrong. We don't have to question if they're an asshole or not. We just get to know, yes, they are. But before we do that, let's do our other segments. In today's segment of what pisses me off, why? I just thought about this and got angry. Why is it that when a dog smells bad, you have to wash them, which is fine. When things don't smell good, you clean them, right? Clean the dog. But the dog is then wet and it smells of a different smelly smell. Why is it that they're always just smelling? What is that about? Why do dogs smell bad when they're clean? And then once they're dry, it's fine, obviously, if you use the right shampoo and conditioner and whatnot. But I cannot stand the fact that a wet dog smells. After a dog has been cleaned, there's a period in which they smell sometimes worse. That is absolutely ridiculous to me. Whoever invented that, Mother Nature, God, whoever your God is, whoever your creator is, whatever science you believe in, I don't care. Whoever it was, they fucked up. Let's be real. They messed up on that one. They dropped the ball. You have these cute, amazing little creatures, and then when we clean them, they smell worse for a little bit? That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm going to be upset about it. All right. Now, let's move on to a different segment so I can calm myself down. Question of the day. This one comes from Instagram, because, of course, I do check my Instagram DMs to do these. Someone asked me, how did I know when I wasn't straight anymore? This is a valid question. A rule of thumb, if you're questioning it, you're at least bi, in my opinion. But for me, the emotional connections weren't the cue. There were so many things that weren't the cue for me, that didn't open my eyes. And then I had lost my sex drive for a very long time. Very sad. It's very sad to do that. A lot of women go through that. But the only thing that sparked any interest it wasn't even a hot girl. It was just this chick on TikTok, and I thought what she was doing was hot. And I was like, oh, that sensation, I wasn't wet, but I'm saying that drive of being into that was back. And then I was like, huh. And then, of course, like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty, I go in the search bar and I'm like, lesbians, to see what fucking came up. And then I was like, oh. And so I just, did a little research and went, yeah, I'm gay. And once I accepted that, everything clicked. It was like all of these pieces perfectly fit into place. And I was like, holy shit. So I realized it. And I had looking back, sexual attractions to women my entire life. I had crushes on women my entire life. I just justified it as something else. I explained it all away. And I truly thought I was straight. I had no inkling. And then once I lost my sex drive, and the only thing that triggered any sort of that was a woman, that's when I was like, holy shit. And everything clicked. And yeah. So it's basically what makes your ding-a-ling ding-a-dong? So, or your ding-dong ding-a-ling. What makes I have no, what's a nickname for a vagina? Whatever makes the, God, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't come up with a saying. Because tingle in your dingle was always something, but that sounds more like a male appendage or someone born with a penis. It sounds like that's their appendage. A tingle in your dingle, a rumble in your tumble. No, we're not doing this. Whatever makes, I'm trying so hard to come up with like a little ditty here. What makes you want to diddle your piddle? I'm done. All right, but that's the answer. Look towards that area, maybe. Are you strangely drawn to a human being? Do you keep being strangely drawn to these human beings? Do they make you go, what would it be like to kiss that person? Hey, maybe you're attracted to them. And that's great. You might be attracted to both. Fantastic. Just, there it is. All right. And then last segment before we get into the chunk, it's time for Rachel's Rewind. Bow. Rachel's Rewind time. Okay. I hate putting in sound effects, so I just make my own. And I give myself the ick every single time. I'm pretty sure I give myself the ick more than anyone has ever given themselves the ick. I do shit just like out of habit, and I do things and I say things without thinking. And then right afterwards, I think I'm a little self-aware. And I'm at least self-aware enough to right afterwards, I'm like, wow, that was extremely annoying. Or that was extremely loud. Or I hope no one noticed that I did that. But it doesn't stop me. That self-awareness doesn't stop me. It just makes me apologize afterwards. Anyway, every time I do a sound effect, I'm like, that wasn't anything anyone ever wants to hear again. But here we are. Okay, Rachel's Rewind time. Oh, someone said, I was like, that is what pisses me off. I wrote the things in the wrong thing. Someone had mentioned in the last thing, this is the only time we're reading out of the book today for everyone, but someone said, hey, you missed 24 in your book of 101 things that pissed me off, and it's my favorite page. Let me start off by saying, that was extremely homophobic of me, and I apologize because this one reads, you know what pisses me off? When people use the argument, not Adam and Steve. I am so sorry. And to that one person who pointed that out in the comments, thank you for knowing my book so well that you noticed when I skipped one. Praise be unto you, good soul. Okay, I'm just going to read this and then we'll get into the chunk. Ready? When it was announced that gays were allowed to marry each other in all 50 states, people who did not agree with this law started throwing around the argument, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. They really used rhyme as their compelling argument. Smart. But then again, there actually isn't a good argument against gay marriage, so I suppose rhyming was the only way to go. Hey, at least when I didn't realize I was gay, I wasn't homophobic, so I got that one in my back pocket. That also, when people are like, you really didn't know that you were gay? I'm like, I was a huge advocate. I clearly wasn't aware of me. Like, I was in a very welcoming family, open-minded humans around me. There wasn't a single gay hater around. There was no reason for me to not come out, except for the fact that I did not know. So that's it. All right. Now, we're going to read some confessions. These are my confessions. Mamas put to go. One on the way. That's about the only part of the song that I know. And yes, again, I have given myself the ick. Congratulations, me. Now, should that be what this is titled? Giving my icks? I am an ick. I'm a walking ick. God bless my girlfriend. All right. Before we get into the confessions, though, let's check to see if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor! Skims. Skims is our sponsor for today. Everyone knows that finding a perfect t-shirt can be a challenge. Whether it's too big, too small, the fit is weirdly cut, or the quality is severely lacking. Luckily, I found the perfect t-shirt, and it's at Skims. They have crop silhouettes for them femmes to long sleeves layering tees, and there's styles for everyone. I've been wearing Skims for over a year now, and I absolutely love the quality of everything I've gotten. It's silky smooth, it fits well, and my girlfriend always steals them from me. I absolutely love the cotton jersey t-shirt they sent me. It fits like an absolute dream. I wear it all the time. And my girlfriend stole the Skims soft smoothing t-shirt because it's extremely flattering, and she can wear it on casual errands or when she wants to dress up for the night. If you want to try them out, then shop Skims T-Shirt Shop at skims.com. Now available in sizes XXS to 4X. If you haven't yet, be sure to let them know that I sent you, that Rachel Uncensored sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. And we're back. Also, every time I do that, I get myself the ick. Okay, here we go. This one is by Boobs Charm Pink. Confessions on Reddit. I exaggerated my daughter's symptoms so the doctor would do tests. I thought this was going to be juicy. My mom always told me, every time I went to the doctor, because I had an owie or something, or I was sick, she said, always exaggerate it so they'll take you seriously. Yes, this is what I had to do. My mom was like, what's your pain right now? And I'd be like, a 7. She was great. That's a 10. I'm like, what? Anything above a 7 is a 10. 6s or 8s, 5s or 7s. And I was like, this math doesn't make any sense, but sure, Mom. And when Abby had her appendicitis, I told her the same thing. And thank God I did, because she had appendicitis. And then she had an infection from the appendectomy. So we went in and I was like, you tell him you're dying. She goes, I am. I was like, great, don't hold back, because that girl can be strong as hell when she needs to be. I was like, this is not the time to be strong. This is the time for actual pain meds to do their actual jobs in this scenario. So anyway, let's read this chick's confession, or man's confession. Boobs Charm Pink. Would that be a man or a woman? Who knows? Maybe they're non-binary. I digress. I want to start by saying I do not have Munchausen syndrome. Why can't I speak? Munchausen syndrome. I love my kids and I don't want them to be sick. Okay, great. I think this person maybe has a lot of Catholic guilt in them. Anyways, my daughter started having episodes of breath holding, abnormal eye movement, and lethargic type symptoms. After these episodes, so she was having episodes, and then after those episodes, she held her breath, had abnormal eye movement, and lethargic type symptoms. Okay. The first time it happened, I took her in and truthfully told them what happened. I was told it's probably just holding breath spells. It's pretty scary for new moms. And we were sent home. The quote-unquote diagnosis didn't sit right with me. Over the course of the month, the episodes were more frequent, happening every day, multiple times a day. She had an episode where it lasted 2 minutes, so I took her to the ER, exaggerated the symptoms, and they did an additional test, 24-hour EEG and MRI. And then that was it? Wait, what? She didn't finish okay. She commented. He commented. They commented. And guess what? The test confirmed that she, in fact, has epilepsy, not breath-holding spells. This is not a confession. This is a speech to be given to the masses. This is a declaration of people pushing parents away when they're trying to stand up for their children. I don't even know what this is. This is a story to be told. You did what was right by your child. This isn't something to confess. This is a warning to the medical fields that you're fucking up. Someone said, we always have to advocate for ourselves so much when it comes to medical care. I'm glad you found out what's going on. Yeah, congratulations. You deserve a round of applause, human being, for doing that for your children. God, see, this is why my mom said to always over-exaggerate my shit. Oh, this one. I loving the title. Gwen. Okay, this is not about my mother. My ex-wife, because she doesn't have an ex-husband. If you're reading this, you ruined my life. Dun, dun, dun. Should this be a dramatic reading? Oh my God. Oh my God, the first sentence. Guys, we're in for some juiciness. Are you ready? Hopefully I don't feel bad about saying that after this. There's a possibility you'll see this because I know this is one of your few subs you show me posts from. I'm sure you're still scrolling on here. I cheated on you, but you were no angel. You were physically abusive and mentally abusive. Oh, shit. I'll never forget that night you got drunk and threw a glass bottle at me, and I had to go to the hospital for stitches, and I didn't even report you. I lied and made up a story about the incident so you wouldn't go to jail. If I could go back, I wish I did report you. Me too. If someone's abusing you in such a way, report. Get it done with. You took my house, which I was the only one that financially contributed to, and I'm still paying you $1,800 a month. You even took my pension. Damn, she had good lawyers. Or you had really shitty ones. You refused to get remarried with your current boyfriend because you don't want the alimony payments to stop. This is why you don't have kids, folks. Or why you do sign a prenup. Our kids don't even like you anymore. They complain about you all the time. I regret you. I wish I never met you. You're a bitch. God damn. I want to suggest personally therapy to all involved. Even if she did you dirty, you deserve to heal. And if you did her dirty, you deserve to have some self-reflection in a kind, caring, warm environment. So there's that. Updating. She saw this. She contacted me. She wants me to delete this post because she's worried with the amount this has been shared already, and she's worried it'll get onto other social medias. She wants to stay anonymous, and she says it's not fair that I'm doing this because she thinks someone will recognize this. But I think I'll leave this up for now. Gwen, you're welcome to anonymously coming to Reddit and saying whatever you want. Edit 1. Oh my God, there's another edit. She will not be responding back on Reddit because she does not want to get harassed by everyone on her account. She had her account for a while, and she doesn't want anyone to follow or stalk her profile. So I guess enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. Okay, what are these updates? Edit 2. She's reading your comments, like I've stated before, and she saw someone told her to use a throwaway account. She accepted. We'll return shortly for details. What is going on? I love this. Okay. Edit number 3. Gwen's throwaway account is I hate you _David. Real classy, Gwen. It's like a telenovela. What is going on? Okay. Edit number 4. Okay, this is the last edit, you guys. But I don't want it to end here. You guys reported Gwen's comments too much. Her profile says we can't see her comments. She posted what she had to say on her profile instead. And then there's a link. Oh, you know we're fucking going to the link. Well, never mind. I guess you guys got her account banned. You started mass reporting her comments. Mods removed all of her comments. That was a whirlwind of information. And it is. The account has been suspended. The top comment says, Gwen, you bitch. Fuck you and your ancestors, Gwen. Sending hate. Classic Gwen. Fuck you, Gwen. Oh, man. I actually enjoyed my dramatic reading, and I could not have asked for a better one. This was good. You casually saying you cheated does not get you off the hook, too. Y'all both suck. Gwen and you deserve each other. Oh, man. That was a good confession, y'all. Okay. Oh, this one's not as entertaining, but I'll still read it. I sneak in and use my old apartment's gym 3 times a week. I say sneak, but it's not like I'm being stealth. I walk in the front doors. past the 9-to-5 workers at their desk, past any maintenance people chilling by the coffee machines, and into the gym. It doesn't require a passcode or a key, and it has a full setup. Everything I need. Yeah. Cool. I feel like a harmless, it's not a prank. There's no victims. What is it? A harmless crime. A victimless crime. God damn it. I could not think of that. It's a victimless crime, really. Who cares? It's not like the machines like run out of a certain amount of use or whatever. If you're cleaning up after yourself, get to it. I like that. Someone being like, I'm doing this shit. It's not hurting anyone. Still going to do it. Go for it. And actually, it's helping someone. It's helping you. It is helping you with your health, your fitness, your mental health. Exercise is great. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my God. This one's kind of evil. I post fake jobs on internet so I can build my own resume. What the hell? Just use ChatGPT. What are you doing? When I was 19 to 20 years old, I was looking for jobs and couldn't find any. And people would tell me to build a nice resume. The problem was I didn't know how to do it. So I posted fake jobs on the internet and would get resumes. I used those resumes to build my own using the skills that I liked on their resumes. Why couldn't you just like look up a resume template and then lie like the rest of the people? What? Okay, this person's name is Boobs Off Bliss. Is everyone's usernames have to do with boobs or I hate David? Okay. They posted and said, I could also tell who was competing for me for those jobs that I posted. I feel bad for those people that thought it was genuine and applied. I'm now 33 and have a nice job. Those resumes truly did help build my career. It is resourceful. You got to give them that. Ooh, this one's a little juicy. Let's take a gander, shall we? The title is, oh wait, I like reading their handles. Flutter Shy Pickle Jar. How do people come up with this shit? All right, here's the title. I've been secretly doing things on my boyfriend's computer without him knowing. Scandal of the century. Okay. I know it might sound bad, but my 19 female, this person's a 19-year-old female and her boyfriend's a 20-year-old male, is a hardcore gamer. He can't play much like he used to since we have grown up, and he has a very demanding job. At 20, good for him. Get that corporate America, if that's where you are. He works out of town all week and comes home on the weekends where he plays his game in his free time. One of his favorite games is Rainbow Six Siege. I played as well, but I'm not as good as him. One of his favorite things on any game, though, is opening up packs and different things to get rare items. He rarely gets them, but somehow when I play, I get them all the time. He says I am his good luck charm or some sort. So I've been playing on his computer like this for a while and racking up alpha packs for him to open when he comes home. Wait, this is cute. I've been doing it for a bit, but I'm really excited for him to see it this weekend. So far, I have 6 out of 7 of them today already. I'm so excited, but also nervous because he doesn't like when I'm on his computer. He is very possessive over some of his more expensive belongings. But I hope he likes opening these packs. I just have no one else to tell, and I'm nervously excited. Haha, even if it's silly. I'm sorry, what? That was the cutest thing I've ever heard. Your boyfriend loves these games. He hardly gets to play, but when he plays them, he loves opening these packs. So you've been playing in secret to help get these packs so the few hours he does have to play is even more enjoyable for him? If he gets mad at you for touching his computer, leave him. Because this is adorable, and if he doesn't appreciate that, I'll smack him for you. Oh, that is really freaking adorable. Oh, this is juicy. Oh, it's a big one. We're back. Sorry. Hi, we're back. This one is, it's a throwaway account. Don't be a ballsack. Vagina up and put your name on the screen. Okay. Here we go. It is titled, I'm gonna leave my girlfriend in 2 days and I can't wait to do it. You fuck. All right. Before the mess starts, I want to say that I don't care what you folks think about this, and I can guarantee that I tried my very best, before arriving to this point, but the situation is just irreparable. Then why are you telling us if you don't care? I never get that. People are like, I don't care what internet people say, but I'm going to say this thing. Why are you posting it on the internet if you don't care about the internet? Unless it's your job. Like sometimes I don't care what the internet has to say, but it's my job. So I'll do it because I'm here to entertain you. All right, here we go. So me and my girlfriend, Sarah. Oh my God, you're not going to use your name, but you're going to use their name? Okay. Relax. We've been together 5 years and we were talking about marriage. Start our family and have kids. Long story short, I caught her cheating in her office with a coworker. Dum dum. And somehow I maintained my composure and had the cold mind to record the scene for a few minutes. Oh! Dirty, conniving, macaulay. What is that word? Maniacal? That's the one. Maniacal. Okay. Oh my goodness. I want to read so much. Since that day, I tried to talk with her about our problems. I suggested couples therapy to talk to each other openly about our problems, but Sarah always refused, saying that everything is just fine. Since I caught her cheating, I started to notice how she never once said, I love you. Never asked about my day. Never asked once how I was. Just nothing. And she was always talking about some random stuff, and I dared to reply to her. And if I dared to reply to her, Sarah's response was always, excuse me, I was talking, so shut the fuck up. Sarah sounds like a Gwen, if you ask me. After 3 months like this, I gave up and started to ignore her too. I'm sorry, why didn't you just leave when you saw her cheating? If I walked in and saw my significant other cheating, that would be the end of it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like that would just, boom, done, sure. Like you could maybe think for a day on how you want to destroy her life, but it's over. Okay. So I started to work out, eat healthier, and to search for another job with more hours and better pay, and finally found it. This went on for 2 years. I'm sorry. You caught her cheating and continued to date her for 2 years and 3 months and never told her. You just continued living with her? I am so confused. I have nothing to say. I don't understand your thought process here. Okay. This went on for 2 years, and she never once noticed anything and never once asked me about me, my job, or just a random thing about me. I find that very hard to believe. And why are you with her? Why did you stay with her? I'm questioning you. She was wrong, but why do you now? Okay. And then when we arrived to 2 weeks ago, when I actually planned my quote unquote escape, ha ha ha. The house is in my name and I pay all the bills, so Sarah has 0 rights on it. I consulted a lawyer just for full disclosure. We have separate bank accounts and fortunately no kids, so my plan is pretty easy. The things changed in this time only 5 days ago when I was changing after the shower because we were invited to one of her friend's birthday parties and she miraculously noticed that I was fitter and had abs. Sarah just told me, how the hell you have this wonderful body? I never noticed it. How about we put that hot physique to work, huh? Have you guys been having sex? How do you not have sex for 2 years? I made a disgusted face and told her absolutely not, because it was since 2 years that I started to work out and she only noticed now. She became pale and went silent for the whole night. I don't believe this. I'm not believing this story. After the party, she asked me, sorry to not... Okay, she didn't ask you. She told you. After the party, she asked me, sorry to not notice it before, but I just told her, yeah, like always, and then went to sleep. Out of the blue yesterday, she acted all nice and even brought me breakfast in bed, but I refused and told her to go to hell. Oh, I mean, you've just confused the girl at this point. I'm very confused by your actions. It's been a few days since she started acting all kind, sweet, and romantic, but sincerely, after 2 years of pure disrespect and acting like I was a ghost, I have 0 intentions to forgive her and act like nothing happened. I mean, you were acting like nothing happened for 2 years. Now that she's being nice, you want to leave her? I'm so confused. So today and tomorrow, I will finish the last things, and then while Sarah would be at work, I will pack her stuff and take it to her parents' house with a letter that I already wrote. So that's all. And before anyone says it, no, I don't forgive cheaters and will never do it. Cheating is the ultimate betrayal for me, and it's a road with no return for me. Someone's first comment is fake. Someone said I couldn't make it my way through the whole thing. I got as far as this went on for 2 years. Yeah, sure, buddy. And when I stopped the bank robbery, the manager gave me the money they would have stolen, as everyone clapped. Everyone's saying you're either an idiot or this is fake. Is the age of the OP 12? Oh, someone said post a copy of the letter. Someone says it doesn't exist. Agreed. That's why I asked. The old bait and switch. I like it. Bro, why the fuck did you wait that long? Because it's fake. Okay. That was what is the point of posting a fake one? So you can hear someone read your story online? Maybe. Oh, okay. We're going in with one that I was not expecting. From the username Little Package. And the title is, I have a very small penis, but I don't care. And honestly, never really have. What the hell? Okay, here it is. I need my penis. Wow. Am I new girl? What the fuck? I need my penis to make me come. I don't need it to make a woman come. It's literally not a factor. I also don't need a large penis to reproduce. Not everyone will like what I have, but I don't really care about that either. Less than 4 inches hard, but I have fingers and a tongue, so it literally doesn't matter. Oh my God. You know, there are women out there that hate big dicks. They prefer a smaller penis because their vaginas, I was going to say their vaginal canals, their vaginas are small. And so they can't take a big dick. So some people actually enjoy smaller penises. But someone said, as a gay man, I'll tell you, a smaller one is less of a pain in the ass to deal with. Haha, jokes. Honestly, smaller is fun to suck. You can focus on the whole thing versus bobbing and trying to stimulate as much as you can. Oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be on a penis Reddit. No, thank you. Oh, God. Okay. This one, I just like the title of this one. I don't know if the content is going to be funny. This is from Teen Rockstar. The title is, I'm so mad because those quote unquote depression tips actually work. So someone said this is a repost. Well, I'm still going to read it. I don't care. Today, I felt like I was at the beginning of an episode. I'm diagnosed with recurrent depressive disorder because I've had low energy and felt numb and disconnected for the entire day. But the thing is, I absolutely can't afford an episode right now and everything that's going on. So I thought to myself that I need to take action. It was sunny outside. So I went for a walk in the park and got myself a snack afterwards. And I kid you not, that shit actually worked. I'm feeling a lot better right now, which is making me mad because I hate those, oh, you just need a positive outlook and some exercise. Depression isn't even real. Those type of people. And I don't want them to be right in the slightest. I've got a clinical disorder. How the hell did some yoga Karen's advice actually work for that? Edit. I should have started responding to comments right away because now it's gotten a bit too much to do it. But I'm reading all of them and thank you so much for the advice and insight. And those who can relate, I really hope you get the help you deserve and we can all make it. So apparently this one is a repost. It's not this person's original story. But I will comment on the fact that like it is annoying, but that shit does work. And it's annoying that it works. But it does. But it doesn't always work and it doesn't cure depression, but it can help you even a little bit or potentially stop an episode. But the thing is with that shit is sometimes you're already down the rabbit hole that you can't get yourself up off the couch to do those things or even to be like aware of what's going on when you do them. So it is helpful, but it doesn't always work, but I can understand how annoying that is, that shit does work sometimes when you don't want it to. Okay. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. The TA Sexy account, and there's the user, and the title is "Most people I know haven't had a burrito." What the hell? It's okay. We're going right into this because I'm invested now. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's consuming my mind. I had a talk with a coworker about burritos, and one of them says they've never had one. I was flabbergasted. Then one by one, all of my coworkers said they've never had a burrito. I lost my mind. How strange is it that all my coworkers haven't had one? I need answers. I then went on to ask my friends if I was crazy for thinking it was crazy. Turns out, most of my friends haven't had a burrito either. I am going insane. Am I in another dimension? How is it that most people I know have not tried a burrito? I am from Canada, and I thought burritos were as popular as, let's say, a burger. I can't sleep. Why is everyone so nonchalant about this? This is crazy. I love this poster and how they talk. This was the best post I've ever read. The first comment is, I knew an old woman who had never had a taco, an avocado, a burrito, or an onion ring. When asked why, she had no answer. When asked if she wanted to try one if I ever bought her one, she declined. Some people have no sense of adventure. I think it's sad. And someone said, damn it, now I want a burrito. I don't know if these people were playing a prank on TA Sexy account, but that would, if they are all truthful, that does kind of blow my mind. But I will say, I live in Southern California, and Mexican food is probably our main food group here. It's its own food group, okay? I grew up eating burritos. I've had every different type of burrito I think there possibly ever could be. I've had it from Taco Bell, Chipotle, to authentic. I've even gone to Mexico and had a burrito. But I don't think they're as normal and as popular elsewhere. Like I don't think I'd see a lot of burritos if I went to Australia or something. But for a huge group, I could be like, if you're like one of my friends that I know has never had a burrito, I'd be like, okay, that's convincing. One person. But all of your coworkers and most of your friends, I'm sus. I think they're fucking with you. I think you've been messed with, pranked. Ashton Kutcher's about to pop out of your closet. You've been punked. Because this is ridiculous. I wouldn't say a burrito's as popular as a burger. No. That's a lot. That's a burger. You make that. Because I'm more apt to make a taco than a burrito. And so I don't make a lot of burritos. I eat a lot of burritos. This whole thing is confusing to me. I can't tell if you've been pranked or not. Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Okay. This one is Big Butt Glam What? Big Butt Glam Gold is the user. Why do all usernames they're all adult related, I'll say. The title is, I once trucked a girl in high school and it keeps me up at night. What does that mean? What's trucking someone? You've trucked someone? Did you hit them with a truck? That's terrifying. Let's read. In high school, I played football and I was pretty tall and big. When walking to classes, it actually kind of sucked because I had to stop to let people go into doors. So I wouldn't run into kids because I could accidentally knock someone over. I had another friend on the team who walked with me to class, and we would occasionally fuck around in the hallway by pushing each other. Just dumb shit. We've all done it. We've all seen it, right? We were messing around when he pushes me when we were making a turn down the hallway, and I backed up and feel something against me. I looked down on a poor girl who was probably a freshman, is laying on the ground, absolutely terrified. I go down to help her up, and my friend still doesn't understand what's happening and thinks we're messing around still. So he pushes me again, and I almost ended up trampling her. She got up on her own and rushed down the hallway, probably with tears in her eyes, because I had just knocked her into a brick wall and onto the ground. Oh my God, that is so sad. But pause, I'm going to say, you are a good person. If you accidentally hurt a human being and the fact that you didn't get to like make it right or apologize still haunts you, that's just an indicator that you're a really good person. And I think you should find some help, like some grace in that. And then Big Butt Glam Gold posted again. I never got reported to a teacher, so I'm assuming she had no injuries. This wasn't the last time something like this happened. I was walking to class after lunch when a friend came over and pushed me as a joke. I said, "Get away from me." At the exact time, a girl accidentally hit me while walking by, looked at me super offended and walked off. Oh, you're just a big dude. You're a big dude. And listen, if I was that big, I would probably accidentally hurt a lot of people. One of my guy friends is huge, and his then girlfriend had a hurt jar. Whenever he accidentally physically hurt her, he had to put money in the hurt jar because he was so big and so strong. He is so big and is so strong. He doesn't understand his strength. So he would hug her or, like go to do something or lean on her or do something, and he'd accidentally hurt her physically. And she'd be like, "Ow, hurt jar." Because she was getting so annoyed of getting hurt that she was like, "I need something out of this." So they created a hurt jar. And I think that was very funny. All right. We have time for one more. Oh, this title. This is a telenovela. Okay. The username, Outrageous Pen 2198. Okay. The title, I made my ex believe that I was dead. You are bad. Okay. 6 months ago, he left me out of the blue for his ex. No apology, no explanation. Just blocked me on everything and I never heard from him again. He lied about everything and I only found out by chance. It was heartbreaking. I almost ended my life the day I found out. Whoa. I here will also suggest therapy because you deserve peace and happiness within yourself. Okay. Continuing on. Every day since, I just wanted him to know how much pain his actions could cause. I figured if he knew, then he wouldn't act that way. But instead of harassing him or begging him, I left him alone for 6 months, fell into a deep depression, and moved on with my life the best I could. But I decided that if he ever did reach out, I would tell him I died. What? What the hell? Okay. This, a little sick. I'm going to say he didn't do good to you. He did bad. But this is a little sick. Make him regret treating me like shit and throwing me away for all those months. Okay. For all those, that, you sound unstable, sweetie. Baby, honey girl, sweetie pie, sweetheart. Go get some help. This isn't healthy. It's not. It's not. When a snake bites you, don't go try and find the snake to yell at the snake for biting you. Go get help and heal and be better and never touch the snake again, okay? Well, yesterday I get a long apology text from him about how he mistreated me. I see I'm unblocked everywhere. I responded to him as my sister and said that my family has been trying to contact him. I told him OP passed away and left a note with his name, listing things she wanted to leave for him. A plushie of mine he always wanted, his sweater, notes he wrote me, etc. He seemed shocked. I told him I could mail him the stuff if he wanted. He gave me his address and I'm mailing it tomorrow. He will never find out. We have 0 mutual friends. I never use social media. And our city is so big, we will never run into each other. I hope he feels like shit. I hope this taught him to never again treat somebody like they're disposable. He treated me like I was already dead to him. So I just made it a reality. Oh, honey boo boo bear. That is dark. You're never going to tell him? Holy shit. I mean, kudos to you for creativity. But what? Okay, top post. You're actually ridiculous. Cry and heal like a reasonable person and see these people treating you wrong as lessons and they'll receive karma for their part. Take some negative and use it as fuel to make yourself stronger. What are you doing? It's just stupid and immature. The fact that you would Be okay if he killed himself? Wow. Pray you never get another boyfriend if this is how you act. If this is how you react to them leaving. You're not the only person in the world who's been hurt by many people or ghosted. Get a grip, little girl. Oh, man. This is the most childish shit I've ever read.